Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Neha and I'm your moderator for today. Thank you all for taking the time to join us today for the webinar. As you all know, today we're going to talk about the major updates from Kentico Experience 13 to Experience by Kentico. Feel free to drop your questions at the end of the webinar as we are going to personally answer your questions through an email. Without further ado, let me introduce you all to the speakers of today. We have Swapna Narayan Das, Technical Manager, Ray Business Technologies. We have Vasu Yaram Shetty, Solution Architect, Ray Business Technologies. So let me hand it over to Swapna Narayan Das to begin with the webinar.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Swapna Narayan Das, working as a technical manager at Ray Business Technologies. Today, we would like to discuss on major updates from Kentico Experience 13 to Experience by Kentico. Here is the agenda that we are going to discuss on: features and benefits, architecture, setup, development and deployment, pricing, and licensing. Here is a quick history on Kentico branding to catch up before we go on. In the year 2004, Kentico Software released a product called Kentico CMS. In the year 2011, Kentico CMS with added marketing features evolved into Kentico EMS Enterprise Marketing Solution. In the year 2020, Kentico rebrands CMS as Experience, which is the all-in-one DXP digital experience platform. In the year 2022, Kentico rebrands Experience as Experience by Kentico. This is all just a branding exercise and not an update to an overall product. Let's take a look at the overall product roadmap. Many had lots of questions about the ongoing support and using Experience 13 for development. Kentico made it very clear that while they are developing Experience by Kentico for the future, they are ensuring the existing customers and very new customers who are about to implement on Experience 13 will have a long-term support and product enhancements through regular refreshes until at least 2024 and very likely beyond, and support will be ongoing until at least end of 2026. Kido is committed to developing a new software as a service SaaS platform, Experience by Kentico, which will become the successor of Kentico Experience 13. Kentico is leveraging over 18 years of experience in helping marketers deliver great content to their customers with a fast, multi channel solution. Today, people expect all their devices and channels to be synchronized. So, marketers must find solutions to send the right message at the right time on the right channel. Experience by Kentico will become Kentico's flagship offering and platform of choice in the future, but this will take some time. Experience by Kentico has been available for sale from July 1st, 2022. Let us talk about a few major updates. So, Experience by Kentico is a flexible platform for developers and marketers as it uses the latest technology. The Experience by Kentico administration is based on .NET Core and uses React.js as its UI framework. This is a major change from the Experience 13 administration built using web forms. It is customizable and easy to integrate. Next is faster and responsive UI. Experience by Kentico empowers marketers with a brand new UI that's fast, has a great UX, and simple, easy to use, low code or no code functionality. The next major update is hybrid headless. The built-in hybrid headless capability will be designed and optimized for flexibility and performance. It empowers marketers to deliver powerful multi-experiences without coding. You can publish content to any channel like websites, mobile apps, chatbots, social media, or wherever your customers engage with your brand through user-friendly content management capabilities built to keep up with your high pace. Multi-experience marketing. Experience by Kentico is designed to leverage a range of capabilities to deliver consistent, personalized experiences across multiple marketing channels. The multi-experience marketing capabilities include visual editing applications like page builder, form builder, widget, section, email builder, etc. Working in a universal way to provide consistency of use and improved learnability. Hybrid headless capabilities for distributing your content everywhere you want it, cross-site tracking and campaign automation, and omni-channel personalization, automation for creating optimized cross-channel journeys and experiences. This flexible atomic content modeling and extensible metadata for content discovery and reuse throughout the entire platform, like media library metadata. The next major update is SaaS offering. It is an additional deployment app option next to on-premise and cloud IaaS and PaaS modules, which is infrastructure as a service and platform as a service models. SaaS is provided and managed directly by the Kentico team, hosted in a cloud environment, Microsoft Azure, and with automatic updates application, automatic backups, multi-stage environment like QA, staging, production, auto scaling, and full customization model. The next major update that we have is migration toolkit. So Experience by Kentico is offering a migration tool which supports migration of content and objects stored in the database, except for related binary data on the file system such as media library files, code, customizations, and any other types of content need to be migrated manually to the target project and adjusted for Experience by Kentico. Let's take a look at Experience by Kentico features that are currently available with the current refresh. Reusable content types and centralized repository. This feature allows marketers to define reusable content types and store them in a centralized repository for system-wide access. The next feature, headless content delivery to external websites, where marketers can update the content displayed on external sites within Experience. Customizable access roles and permissions. We can choose from predefined roles to control access to applications or customize your own roles and permissions. The next feature, availability status pages in Experience Portal. This is a status screen within each customer's Experience portal to keep them informed of their personal service status, any planned maintenance, outages, or incidents. Integration with Algolia Search, which delivers personalized search results in milliseconds at scale. Algolia Search is easy to set up, inexpensive to run, and blazingly fast. This integration will keep your index updated. It features facets, weighing, personalization, and typehead functionality. For sites with too complex content structure, the Algolia crawler is also supported. It will keep your index updated. The next feature, personalize an email by adding dynamic recipient content. Experience by Kentico now provides an easy way to create emails with dynamically inserted recipients, attributes like first name, last name, etc., directly within the email designer interface. View anonymous statistics of a sent email. This allows marketers need to see basic statistics of sent emails to make sure their email marketing activities are working without issues and evaluate whether they meet expectations. The next feature, support for external identity and access management services. Developers can configure third-party identity services to allow users to securely authenticate to Experience and associated websites. Update Page Builder so that widgets work with reusable content types. With this new approach to content modeling, we can store as much content as possible within a central repo. We can go away from storing reusable content like media files, product cards, or events within pages or widgets so that content is less likely to be duplicated and easier to manage, govern, and distribute. So the other feature that are available in Builder, copy and paste sections. So this where content editors can now copy paste entire sections in Page Builder, including section properties and all the widgets within. In the email marketing, we have two features available. Send emails to a group of recipients on a regular basis. With this feature, marketers will benefit from enhanced email capabilities that will allow them to model newsletters. Creating and sending emails to specific audience on a regular basis is one of the most used techniques to keep customers engaged over a longer period of time. The second feature in email marketing, simplified user flow for sending regular emails. Especially when it comes to regular emails, you no longer need to start from scratch with each new email update. Instead, you can create a new email based on an existing one, which automatically pre-fills all email properties except for the send date. Also, you can now see the status of all your emails directly in the listing view. You can immediately identify emails that were sent, are scheduled to be sent, are being sent, or those that are just a draft. You can also order emails according to their status for convenience. The next feature, Experience Portal, view, run, and download backups from SaaS service. So this is important. So backups are important for developers and also for the end clients. In order to understand the current state, developers need the ability to trigger a full or partial backup, view a list of backups for all the environments, and download the current data set of an environment to be able to perform debugging and troubleshooting tasks. If they choose to terminate their SaaS subscription with Kentico, they may also use this functionality to ensure they have a copy of all their data before their contract expires. The next feature, insert media assets from the Content Hub within the rich text editor. In the current refresh, you will now be able to insert linked media assets from the Content Hub. All inserted media assets are visible as thumbnail images within the rich text editor so that editors can immediately see what their content will look like. The user flow hasn't changed very much from the previous release. You still select to insert a media item from within the rich text editor toolbar using either the insert asset link or insert image options within the toolbar. You will notice that if you have media libraries enabled, you will still have the option to store and access your media library assets. Insert media assets from the Content Hub within the rich text editor. In the current refresh, you will now be able to insert linked media assets from the Content Hub. All the inserted media assets are visible as thumbnail images within the rich text editor so that editors can immediately see what their content will look like. The user flow has not changed very much from the previous release. You will still to select a media item from within the rich text editor toolbar using either the insert asset link or insert image options within the toolbar. You will notice that if you have media libraries enabled, you will still have the option to store and access your media assets from either the Content Hub or the media library from within the selector. However, if you are using the Content Hub as your primary content repository, then you will be selecting your media assets from this single source. The next feature, registering members and gated content management. Many websites have secured areas where marketers restrict access to specific content. These areas could be as simple as gated content or as complex as secure login areas that provide customers with individual content. For an example, eShop customer account, customer loyalty programs, or member information like partner portals, etc. Next important features, self-service custom domains in Experience Portal. Experience Portal user can configure a custom domain for their production environment and validate it for use within the service. Tracking custom activities. So Kentico is providing a way to track several types of activities that contacts perform on various channels. For many customers, it is also vital to track contact activities that are significant for their domain and business. Therefore, Experience by Kentico enables them to configure, track, and utilize such custom activities in a similar manner to those available out of the box. With the possibility to track custom activities, also through cross site tracking, marketers can create powerful segments for personalization based on the attributes collected from various channels. So the last feature, integration with reCAPTCHA V3. So this is a great feature that Experience by Kentico lets marketers limit spam submission on their business forms by including the possibility to add reCAPTCHA V3 when creating forms using the form builder to secure the forms and avoid the spam data. Let's take a look at Experience by Kentico features that are coming soon. Handle bounced emails. Not all emails that are sent can be delivered due to many reasons, such as the inbox being full or non existent. Sending emails to these addresses repeatedly can result in the sender's reputation being lowered and therefore being classified as spam or even being blocked by ISP or email service. Experience by Kentico will help marketers avoid such issues by extending its email marketing capabilities with support for handling bounces. The next feature, search and filter in listings. Users often navigate large data sets in list views across the whole product, especially in Content Hub. Experience by Kentico provides search and filter options for any list so that users can easily find what they are looking for. Mass actions and listings. Users looking at any table inside Experience by Kentico might want to work with multiple items at once. Content editors might want to archive multiple Content Hub entries or emails. Developers might want to delete multiple log entries, etc. This epic will speed up work with Experience by Kentico and make it easier to get the job done, basically for anyone using it. Integration with Site Improve. This feature helps you to optimize your content for accessibility, search, and marketing performance thanks to the CMS plugin, which have decided to integrate into Experience by Kentico. In the Page Builder application, you can enable Insights panel from Site Improve, which reports on page health and issues like accessibility, SEO, spell check, tone of voice, metadata, etc. Every content editor can then do pre-publish checks of their content to make sure that the message is in the best shape before it gets public. UX enhancements for the content tree. When using the Pages applications, users frequently have nested items in the content tree. Not only do they need the ability to adjust the width of the tree to be able to see these nested items, or indeed reduce the amount of real estate on the screen that the tree takes up, but they also need to quickly understand the status of those items, such as restricted access, publishing workflow status, or language. This opportunity will address these specific needs. Alerts and notifications within Experience Portal. This third phase of alerts and notifications for the Experience Portal will focus on providing alerts for warning the users of some important event, such as deployment errors and security warnings, or exceeded subscription threshold within their account. Trigger restore from backup within Experience Portal. When developers are working on a new project, there are times where something just goes wrong. In these cases, they need to be able to restore the environment back to the last known quality condition before the incident occurred. Configure websites to use multiple languages. Marketers can create pages that the system serves to site visitors in their appropriate language. Create emails using an email builder. Preview. Unless provided with visual builders, marketers are usually forced to change inline HTML code or copy, paste, and adjust various HTML code snippets. This makes it very hard to keep everything working as intended and consistent. Based on our architecture expectations, email composition and generation is to be completely handled by Experience by Kentico. These features will be a sneak peek into what will come. The next feature, promotion of articles and events via newsletters. Creating newsletter content promoting existing content like blog posts, ebooks, events takes 2 to 4 hours on average. In the case of more complex newsletter, a full day. Such a newsletter is sent 2 to 4 times a month, which makes it a significant amount of time. There is an area where IRA can help by auto-generating a shorter content promoting an existing content piece. Field editor visibility conditions. After this epic is complete, developers will have an opportunity to define behavior that will hide or show fields related to value in another field in the same form, specifically page types and their alternative forms, module classes and their alternative forms. E-commerce foundation for product catalog. E-commerce admins will be able to manage their product catalog, including media assets, prices, and inventory to be later used in the out-of-the-box e-commerce functionality. Infrastructure performance metrics within Experience Portal. Kentico will be implementing the second phase of the alerts and notifications, focusing on displaying infrastructure performance metrics within Experience Portal. These metrics are important for partners and customers to monitor how their implementation is working and be able to troubleshoot and resolve issues within their running instances. The portal will display a combination of visual graphs for metrics such as CPU, RAM, and GPU utilization, response times requests, and HTTP server errors. Let's take a look at the features that are under development. The first feature, reusable field schemas. This capability will replace page type inheritance, enabling developers to define set of content metadata fields that will be reused for many content types and apply them quickly without needing to perform many joins or unions between different tables in the DB. The ability to do this will save developers an enormous amount of time and effort and make working with Experience by Kentico less complex. It will also deliver a lot more flexibility for applying, extending, and querying schemas. The next feature, taxonomies and tagging. We are all aware of the benefits of naming and organizing things efficiently in our daily lives. The inability to find things when we need them leads to duplication of effort, time wasted searching for things, etc. In this opportunity, Experience by Kentico will be introducing the ability for users to create and edit taxonomies for classifying or grouping content together by topic, theme, or category. Tag content items with these taxonomic classifications and use these classification tags to search filter, manage content. The next feature, basic workflows for approving and publishing pages or content items. Workflows that are the tasks that a person or content team will need to go through to complete and publish a web page or piece of content. These marketing workflows define the roles, responsibilities of the different steps in the content creation process, from planning and publishing a simple landing page or a social media post to a multi channel campaign spread over numerous online channels. A defined workflow will help the process run smoothly. Smart folders. When marketing teams feel they are wasting time hunting for something, they frequently decide to develop the content instead since they need to respond quickly. They must have immediate access to many content that is like prepared to be brought onto any page, email, or social media post being developed as part of a broader campaign. Smart folders make themselves apart from standard folders by having the capacity to scan content for file type, properties, particular tags, and sources, and then automatically pull in assets that meet the predetermined criteria. The next feature, e-commerce foundation for making a purchase. This core piece of the e-commerce puzzle will unlock the foundation of making a purchase. That means enabling adding products to shopping cart, passing through checkout and creating an order. E-commerce foundation for price calculation. The total price of order is almost never as simple as just the sum of the items in the shopping cart. There could be many different discount types, various tax policies, shipping costs, etc., applied in varying order. Experience by Kentico is providing as much flexibility as possible so to let you calculate the final price just the right way for your business. That is all the features that are under development. Thank you. My colleague Vasu will continue with the next agenda points. Vasu, please take over.
Thank you, Swapna. Hello, everyone. I am Vasu, Solution Architect from Business Technologies. Today, I would like to talk about experience by Kentico Architecture, how to set up a website, how to develop deployment options, and pricing and licensing options. A big change in architecture that is built with ASP.NET Core only and one application means admin runs within the presentation site like separate pipeline, start and on demand. And also admin is optional part. The admin UI is now built on React and ASP.NET Core, which means it's very fast. For ASP.NET Core applications, Experience is offered as a collection of NuGet integration packages. The system's foundation is made up of the following packages: Kentico Experience Core, Kentico Experience Web App, Kentico Experience Admin. Core package is runtime assemblies for libraries and applications. This package contains low-level APIs required by all applications that interact with Experience. The web app package builds upon the libraries package by providing a set of Experience Management APIs specifically designed for use the web applications. Admin package provides the Experience Admin interface that adds a graphical UI for content management, digital marketing, and other features. This diagram summarizes the general roles of the main personas that interact with experience sites, experience users, developers, and website visitors. There are two main parts to each experience project: experience administration, ASP.NET Core MVC Live website. Users of the experience admin can usually be segmented into three roles: admins, content editors, marketers. Admin can configure and manage the experience integration, control the admin interface by managing user access. Content editors can create and manage content by the system. Marketers can manage the project digital presence. use collected data to launch targeted campaigns, and provide personalized content. Developers also can implement advanced configuration scenarios and customization. Also, partially responsible for defining the site's content model. The way content is structured impacts how developers work with it when building the site's business and presentation layers. The next part is the ASP.NET Core MVC application, that is live website. The live site is conventional ASP.NET Core MVC project that consumes and presents content managed by Experience. The personas that primarily interact with the live site, developers, site visitors. Developers can implement the site's business and presentation layers using standard MVC practices. In addition, they use the Experience API to retrieve and cache content, set up analytics, augment the default MVC routing support, and build custom experience components that aid administration users in content creation. Next, site visitors. Regular users who view and interact with the site. The system can track their journey and behavior using specific digital marketing functionality. The collected data and observed patterns can be used to personalize displayed content on a visitor to visitor basis or send targeted email messages intended to drive engagement. Let's see how to set up new website. Experience provides boilerplate projects that are distributed as a .NET project templates and installed via the .NET command line tools. Step 1. Install project templates package from NuGet. Use this command .NET new install Kentico Xperience templates. Here you can use the version number. It will install specific version related template. If you have not mentioned version number, it will install latest template version. Once done install project templates, then you got the two templates like Kentico Xperience MVC and Kentico Xperience Sample MVC. Kentico Xperience MVC indicates blank website. Kentico Xperience Sample MVC indicates Dancing Goat sample website. Next step, create a project. We can use the .NET new short name -n project name. This command will create the new project. Example, you can give the command like .NET new short name like Kentico Experience MVC -n your desired project name. Enter, it will create the project. While this process, it will ask for installing the Kentico Experience DB Manager prompt. You can give the S, so it will install the Kentico Experience DB Manager. The third step is create a project database. You can use this command like .NET Kentico Experience DB Manager space -s means server name. You can mention the server name here minus -a admin password. After that, you can mention hash string salt like GUID, unique GUID. After that, you can mention license file. You can enter, it will start the installation of DB. If it is successfully created database, then you can see the success message on your screen. After that, you can run the command from .NET run. You can see the prompt like localhost with some unique port number. Before going to set up website in your local environment, you need experience license file. You get trial license for local development from Kentico client portal, that is https client.kentico.com. You can register as a user and generate license from evaluation keys tab from your dashboard. The evaluation key valid up to 30 days. You can copy this license from client portal and save in your local as a text file. You need map this file path while set up your database using Kentico Xperience DB Manager command. Let's see how to develop Experience website. Content modeling. When planning an experience project, it's essential to carefully consider all possible content storage options offered by the system and choose the approach most suitable for your project. Create and manage content. Two different ways experience creating and modeling the content inside and outside. Inside means experience database is the single source of truth for all content. Outside, this combination is typically used for content that needs to be managed using a specific external system. Example various ERP or PIM solutions for managing product catalogs. Next, types of content. Structured content, page builder content, files. Structured content allows you to store content without the need to focus on its layout. Editor manage page content in the Pages application. They provide text, images, media files, and other assets in a standardized format. The structure and the type of the content editor's input is based on custom fields defined for individual page types. Next, page builder content. Page builder is a user-friendly interface where non-technical users manage the content and the layout of the pages using configurable components. Editors work with Page Builder on Page tab from the Pages application. They can build entire pages and experiment with different layouts and designs of the page and immediately see the results. Prepared with widgets and sections, editors can lay out content without the need to ask developers for help. Every time they want to build a new page or adjust the design of an existing page, developers prepare page builder components based on the project requirements and client needs. Next, pages. Pages are represented in a hierarchical structure called the content tree and managed in the pages application. Next, media libraries. Media libraries provides a centralized repository for file storage. Editors can upload their files to the system and reuse them in different content types across the website from the admin. Builders. Experience enable users to create and edit certain types of content via graphical interfaces. That is called builders. We have the two types of builders: page builder, form builder. Next, content retrieval. Developer use Experience API to retrieve content from page types and media library and general objects. When to use structured content to store data. Display a large number of pages with a similar structure of content and you don't require control over the design on the editor side. Example may include articles, blogs, news, or company offices. Make use of reusable content that editors plan to display in different places on the website or share through other channels. Example may include banners, videos, FAQs, and testimonials, etc. Next, when to use Page Builder to store data. You need what you see is what you get style, editing for specific pages. To maintain one of quickly degrading content that often needs adjusting. Don't need to use content in more than one place. To leverage content personalization and help website visitors on their customer journey. Let's see deployment options. Experience offers two types of deployment options: managed cloud hosting, self managed hosting. Managed cloud hosting. It's a SaaS platform that allows you to deploy, host, and maintain Experience websites. You can install projects based on templates, which serve as a starting point for evaluating and developing Experience websites, along with tools and configuration for deploying the site to the managed cloud service. Kentico manages the deployment infrastructure and selected third-party services for you. The third-party services are Microsoft Application Insights and SendGrid. Experience supports traditional self-managed hosting options. You can run Experience on dedicated or virtual servers or manage your own hosting on the Microsoft Azure platform. Use Experience Portal to manage your Experience website deployed in the managed cloud service. The Experience Portal provides the following features to manage your deployments. Projects. Each Experience application is represented by a project in the Experience Portal. Deployment environments. Each application can be deployed to the isolated deployment environments. Role-based access control. The Experience Portal allows multiple roles in the development and deployment process to cooperate and synchronize their work. Next option, self-managed hosting. If you don't wish to host and run your application using Kentico's managed cloud hosting service, Experience also supports traditional self-managed hosting options. You can run Experience on dedicated or virtual servers or manage your own hosting on the Microsoft Azure platform, including Azure SQL, Azure Storage, and other services. Deployment without the Experience by Kentico admin is currently not supported when deploying to the SaaS environment. Like you can deploy your Experience website without Kentico admin in your production environment. Let us discuss about pricing and licensing options provided by Experience by Kentico. For smaller businesses or companies looking for one or two simple websites on limited marketing budget is 39,900 US dollars per year. Experience by Kentico software license for one domain, one app instance, two environments, one production, one non-production, up to 1 million page views per month, 1000 pages, 1 GB media file storage, 100K emails per month, dedicated IP address for emails, 100 GB bandwidth, 99.9% live site availability. Caching, application and infrastructure monitoring, network security, domain and certificate management, daily backups, auto scaling, upgrades, patches and fixes included, 7-day bug fixing policy, disaster recovery, 24 by 7 and 365 days support and maintenance. Here is the other pricing option. For medium to large scale businesses, price is 79,900 US dollars per year. Experience by Kentico software license for one domain, one app instance, three environments, one production to non-production, up to 10 million page views per month, 10,000 pages, 50 GB media file storage, 100K emails per month, dedicated IP address for emails, 500 GB bandwidth, distributed caching, CDN, 99.9% live site availability, application and infrastructure monitoring, network security and WEF, domain and certificate renewals, daily backups of production, weekly backups of non-production, auto scaling, upgrade, patches and fixes, 7-day bug fixing policy, disaster recovery, 24 by 7 support and maintenance. If you prefer to manage it yourself, either in public, private cloud or on premises, you can purchase a license only subscription, 11,100 US dollar per year. The license only subscription includes Experience by Kentico software license, one domain, customer support. This brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for being a part of this webinar.
So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop all your questions in the chat box. Swapna and Vasu will answer your questions individually through an email. Uh, on this note, I would like to conclude the webinar. Thank you, Swapna and Vasu, for such a great presentation. And thank you all for attending the webinar. It was a great pleasure to have you all with us. We hope you have learned something new and also enjoyed the webinar. Thank you.